Alright, let's dive into something that's both inspiring and gut-wrenching at the same time. Have you ever heard of Tamara Amer? If not, buckle up, because her story is one that'll stick with you. Tamara is this incredible Iraqi woman who's been fighting tooth and nail for women's rights in one of the toughest environments imaginable. And now, her journey is the focus of a new documentary called Burning Voice. But here's the thing, this isn't just another activist profile. It's a raw, unflinching look at what it means to challenge a culture of silence, oppression, and outright danger. Personally, I think what makes Tamara's story so compelling is how she straddles this line between being an insider and an outsider. She grew up in Iraq, but she's also built a life in Denmark, and that dual perspective gives her this unique ability to fight for change from both within and outside the system. What many people don't realize is that this kind of activism isn't just about posting on social media or giving speeches. It's about risking your life, your safety, and even your family's well-being. Tamara's been dealing with threats, harassment, and a violent ex-husband who refuses to let her go. And yet she keeps going. Why? Because, as she puts it, I won't shut up. That phrase, by the way, is pure gold. It's not just a tagline, it's a manifesto. And it's what inspired the film's title, Burning Voice. If you take a step back and think about it, that title is genius. It captures Tamara's relentless energy, her refusal to be silenced, and the fiery passion she brings to her work. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Tamara's story isn't just about Iraq. It's about the universal struggle women face when they dare to speak up. The director, Anna Bruun Nørager, makes this point crystal clear. She talks about how femicide, the killing of women simply because they're women, is on the rise globally. It's not just an Iraqi problem, it's a human problem. And that's what makes this documentary so powerful. It's not just a local story, it's a mirror held up to the world. One thing that immediately stands out is Tamara's decision to open up her private life for the film. I mean, think about it. She's already dealing with death threats and constant danger, and she decides to put her vulnerability on full display. Why? Because she believes it's worth it if it helps even one woman find safety. That level of selflessness is rare, and it's what makes her such a compelling figure. But here's the heartbreaking part. Tamara's NGO, Support Her organization, had to shut down last year because it became too dangerous to operate in Iraq. After the assassination of Yanar Mohammed, another prominent women's rights activist, Tamara realized she couldn't risk her volunteers' lives anymore. And that's the cruel irony of this work. The people fighting for safety often have none themselves. This raises a deeper question. What does it say about our world when the people trying to make it better are the ones most at risk? In my opinion, this is where the documentary really shines. It doesn't just tell Tamara's story, it forces us to confront our own complicity. Are we doing enough to support women like her? Are we even paying attention? What this really suggests is that activism isn't just about the big moments. It's about the daily grind, the sacrifices, and the courage to keep going even when everything seems hopeless. And that's why I think Burning Voice is more than just a film. It's a call to action. Tamara's hope is that it'll spark a global conversation about protecting women's rights defenders, and honestly, I think she's onto something. If this documentary can move even a fraction of its audience from passive sympathy to active support, it'll have done its job. So, here's my takeaway. Tamara Amer's story isn't just inspiring, it's a challenge. It's a reminder that silence is complicity, and that every voice matters. Personally, I'm going to be thinking about her words long after the credits roll. I won't shut up. And neither should we.